shit, man. What was? Hey, I'm a UPK nigga. I'm stuck in my ways. That's on them. Letting cowards fill up they ranks. Goddamn, lost tribes gotta follow in ways. Loyalty a lifestyle, nigga. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'ma say no New Orleans is going up. Next spot we at the B&B. I'm turned up. I'll pull up in the SRT. Burning record at UPK shit. Look, met her at the club, told her pull up to the lobby. She know I'm in the code, we're all black, no Illuminati. This my other half shit. I can't move without it. These my motherfucking brothers, yeah, what I'm gonna do without them, yeah. If it's beef, I can't wait to sink my teeth in. Niggas going overboard, they off the deep end. Why you tripping off that hoe? That's some weak shit. Told him put me in the game cause I love defense. Yeah, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, I ain't let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Yeah, bounce out, let my fingers swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she said she find me interesting. You want me to call? Put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, I ain't let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fingers swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she said she find me interesting. You want me to call? I ain't gotta settle, I got options, man. No, I stand on business, my name not Jazar. I'll pop you with this pocket right. Feed a nigga shells like a taco truck. Hey, this bitch got sound effects. It go. I ain't tripping on no drink, I bought those in a room. I'm in Durham, North Carolina, bitch, it's 12 a.m. Look at them, they ain't none of us, and we ain't them. I told him, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, I ain't let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, that's all, let my fingers swing. Yeah, I'm a dog. Hey, she said she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call? Put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, I ain't let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, that's all, let my fingers swing. Yeah, I'm a dog. Hey, she said she find me interesting. Want me to call? Yeah, yeah. UPK shit, man, you already know what it is. It's the 55th annual Passover, man. Turn up. We gonna do this shit the UPK way, not the other way. You hear me?
See, I've been in here for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot, they like to claim leadership, they like to claim this and that, you know what I'm saying? They like to be above with their hands and have authority, but they don't really need that authority, they don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, nigga, stop the ass, you give a damn what you talk about, don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga, gotta stand up and serve my God, we don't pray on that knees, nigga, yeah. Everybody ain't with all that peace talk, everybody ain't with all that, everybody gonna be boy, the AZ, stop the AZ, it's about to get serious. Boy, and they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, what the fuck with your leaders, I'm curious. You cash down on your blood, traded you in and bought a new bitch. Actually, the prophets, I tell you the street, if you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more, I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed and I'm on parole because of the COVID, it feel like the hoes in this world, they double the devil, nowhere it's golden and ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas, just told the devil the school never settled. Yeah, the prophets. So tired these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying, they say God so loved the world, God so loved the world, and all your ass need to stop it, ass need to give a damn what you talking about, don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga, gotta stand up and serve my God, we don't pray on our knees, nigga, yeah, hey, gentlemen, y'all don't pray on our knees, nigga, gotta stand up, you know what I'm saying, boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit, or I'm gonna step outside of the show for the fake nigga, stay silent, I got it, let's go, I ain't taking no losses, ain't no talking when we on the floor, ain't no peace, just paper job, I'm be low to the right.
Clap it up, clap it up. Shalom, Israel. It's the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West Harlem, New York, 125th Street. We led by the amazing Commanding General YAHANNA. And today we cover with the Wednesday law class. Today I just gonna talk to you guys about wisdom, knowledge, understanding, love, and life. You get what I'm saying? And how to obtain these things spiritually with God. You get what I'm saying? If you could, turn to Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see here. Matter of fact, turn to Proverbs 1:1 first. Chapter 1, verse 1. Verse 1. Okay, it reads, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 1. The proverb of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding. We're gonna just continue. I'm gonna read from 1 to 7 real quick.
SKYPE. I got you.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it, sir.
You said Proverbs started at 1 and you said you want to read down to 7?
To 7, sir.
Damn right. The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. Verse 2. To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding. Verse 3. To receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment and equity. Verse 4. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man, knowledge and discretion. Verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
All right, right there, sir. Okay, for one, you gonna know the wisdom and instruction. You gonna perceive the words of understanding. To receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment. These are the things we're talking about today. Wisdom, understanding, and judgment. Judgment is like the same as knowledge. Knowledge and understanding is basically taking wisdom and using it to make sound decisions. You get what I'm saying? Also, when you give somebody else counsel, your judgment and your judgment and your wisdom is going to be used in a knowledgeable way to fix problems, things like that. You got to give them sound judgment, sound knowledge, sound doctrine, or counsel. You get what I'm saying? Continue, sir.
Verse 6. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings.
All right, right there. I'm gonna go back up to 5 real quick. It say, a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain unto wise counsels. Did it go to say to understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. Okay, for one, a wise man will hear. See, this is a clue to how you obtain this wisdom. You get what I'm saying? And will increase in learning. See, a lot of people think they just go out here and they just figure out what these scriptures are saying by experience or something like that. But you have to hear from somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you can read it, but if you read, we're gonna get to that. Okay. It's a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. Counsels is somebody who teaching you something, they telling you something. It ain't just you learning it on your own. It also, it has to be wise counsel, because there's also foolish counsel. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna get to that later. The number 7, sir?
Con. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
That's what I'm trying to get to right there.
But
That-
fools,
Oh, go ahead, sir. Oh, sorry about that.
No, you can walk. But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
There you have it. You see what I'm saying? For one, you have to fear the Lord to get this instruction. You have to have fear in the Lord. You know what? I got a little baby, and his mama always telling him to do something. Boy, he tried her until the last drop. I mean, he tried her it's ridiculous how bad he try her. But when I tell him to do something, he's drop what he doing, and he get to doing what he doing because he knows that I'll pop him with the belt or something like that. His mama, she don't want to do so much, but I'm like, baby, you can't spare the rod, you know what I'm saying? They say the Lord chastises those he loves, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is this. When you don't fear the Lord, you're going to go about your life in a way that displays that. You get what I'm saying? Then you going to teach other people not to do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, I'm gonna say, you can't leave. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. We're just gonna go to the next one. What we gonna go to? Go ahead, sir.
No, I was just happy what you bringing out because, like you were saying,
Is he talking? You probably have to pop it. That must be acting up. Is it on?
It was on.
Oh, yeah, that mother went off. There you go.
All right. And it was just happy what you was bringing out because, when you don't fear the Lord, like you were saying, now you go off of your own understanding.
That's right.
Now you making your own decisions.
Right.
Instead of making those sound decisions and going to get wise counsel about the decisions that you should be making.
That's right.
Because you don't fear no judgment. You don't fear any consequences.
Right.
So you thinking you can do whatever the hell it is that you want to do. Like you were bringing up, about your baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't there, he'd still be trying your mama doing what he wants to do.
That's
Because
right.
why?
Yeah.
Because there is no fear of that discipline. There is no fear of that rod. You understand?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. The thing, okay, we're gonna go to Proverbs 9 and 10. See, what we gotta learn how to do is, by now, if you have any knowledge of the Most High God, you know that you get punished for doing wrong. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna go through some hard times. Either you gonna, hate the Lord for what he doing, or you gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be thankful that it happened. A lot of people, they go through hard times and they become bitter, sour, miserable people. They only want to see other people suffer because of their hard time. You can't be like that, bro. You gotta let that stuff fortify you and make you into a stronger soldier. When you go through something, that's just God tempering you. You get what I'm saying? But we're gonna get to that later. Okay, what we got?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 10. And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
All right, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to obtain this wisdom that the Lord have for you if you hunky-dory about everything. Like, you got some brothers. For one, You got some brothers, they like to smoke weed. Because they don't have that certain fear of the Lord, they'll never give it up. You get what I'm saying? They'll think that they can serve God plus do that. You know what I'm saying? And be wondering why all this stuff keep happening. They'll give up on God sooner or later. People be so stuck in their sin. You get what I'm saying? That, shoot, they'll start blaming God for their problems. You get what I'm saying? I mean, in a way, it can be. Go ahead, sir.
No, it is heavy what you bring out, like you said, because, we'll go to blaming, the Most High for our problems, not understanding that, most of our problems come, from not obeying the Most High.
That's right.
And not, and not serving the Most High. Because Scripture say, when you're serving the Most High, the Lord is with you.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
And so, 9 times out of 10, when you're going through these trials and these tribulations, not saying that you won't go through trials and tribulations in the truth, but, when you're going through all these trials and tribulations and these things, you need to check yourself, instead of blaming the Most High God, because number one, you ain't doing what the hell you supposed to do.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay. Look at this here. It's like, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. Now, the holy is the separate. If you going out here to the Christian church, they just gonna teach you carnal things that you been hearing from. You can ask your mama what the pastor gonna tell you. You get what I'm saying? He not gonna tell you, yeah, you gotta stop eating pork, this and that. He gonna tell you to be on time for that crab ball and put in your tithes, so he can pay for this pork that he finna put on the barbecue pit this Sunday at the afternoon feast or whatever they having going on. It's gonna be all kinds of abominations going on up in there. They not finna give you the wisdom that the fear of the Lord is gonna give you. The fear of the Lord, they not finna tell you nothing because they fear God. I should have got that. I had a scripture. It was when Joseph. I didn't write it down. I should have. It was when Joseph. He was getting his brother and he was putting him in. He was saying, "Go back and take the coin." But he was like using I fear the Lord as I'm a man of my word. That's what fear of the Lord make you. It make you a man of your word, of the word of God. You're not finna transgress because you afraid to do it in the first place. You get what I'm saying? So the holy is like prophets, saints, priests, children of the Lord. Those are the holy people, the separate people, the people who gonna give you the as we said in the last scripture, the dark sayings. You get what I'm saying? The hidden mysteries, the hidden knowledge of the Lord, the things that you don't see, you don't understand yet. You get what I'm saying? That's what the holy is gonna give you. You get what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna go to Proverbs 3 and 7. Here you go, right here.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 7. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil.
There you have it. Marijuana grow from the ground, man. For everybody, man. It's for me and for you. No, bro. That's for fools, bro. That's fool's gold. You know what I'm saying? Man, the people who hold dear sin is destined for folly, for error. They're just gonna keep on going. You wondering why you can't get a better job, you can't this and that. You wonder how is you gonna excel in the working field and smoke dope at the same time? Then you gotta be worrying about this devil trying to take your livelihood away. Say you do get a great job where you taking care of your family. You start putting your children and your wife and your family into a certain lifestyle, You done worked hard to get to this certain level at your job where you getting paid so much money in your life. You need this job to keep your lifestyle. And then you want to smoke some dope. You want to do something that's me. That's just foolish in itself. Then you lose your job, and it's hard for you to find another job like that. That don't even make sense. Now your children is going without, your wife is going without. That's not good. Your brother, your tithes stopped coming to the school. You was paying camp funds for your brothers to go. All this stuff, you got all these, so many people depending on you, and you gonna throw it all, you gonna put it at risk over something. Man, learn how to sip on something and just, you know what I'm saying? Don't be doing all that. If you do what the Lord allow, man, do what the Lord love. You get what I'm saying? Be prudent. You get what I'm saying? A good steward. You don't have to be out here don't do nothing to please your flesh that's gonna anger the Most High. Be afraid of that, bro. Go ahead.
And then just to touch on what you're saying, the Lord knows better than what we know.
That's right.
So if the Lord said you can have some wine, he said you can have some strong drink.
Yeah.
Don't be sitting up here asking why you can't smoke weed because it's no different than having wine and strong drink. The Most High said you can't do it. And that's it.
That's right.
It's not your job to sit up here and question the Most High because he knows what's best for you. He has your best interest at heart.
That's
if
right.
He tell you not to smoke no marijuana, it's probably a reason that you shouldn't be smoking marijuana.
That's right. I mean, what did it say? Will the pot ask the potter, why am I for disgrace and why is this for honor? Like, come on, man, like, just do your duty. You get what I'm saying? Okay, where we at? We gonna go to Proverbs 16:6. See, what we gotta start doing is departing from evil. You get what I'm saying? You, man, let me tell you something. A Christian will come up to you and be talking about multiple wives. He'll be, man, I don't see how y'all, call yourself men of God, and y'all going from one, y'all got all these women. You know what I'm saying? But you doing or what? I don't like her no more. You know how? Let me tell you something, bro. A man can't sit up and complain about a woman leaving him when he go through trouble if when that woman get on his nerve a little bit, he do away with her and replace her with another woman. How you gonna be sitting up here trying to tell a woman how to be this strong, like she supposed to be down and this and that, but you don't be down in there for her? Man, I'm gonna say something. The Christian church make you so flimsy and fragile. You get what I'm saying? It make you that way. It make you that way with your brother, with your sister. It don't make you like that for that devil out there. For that devil, boy, he can tap dance on your back. You going, yes sir, Paul. Yes sir, Paul. What we having at the Christmas dinner this year? Man, bro, get out of here. Go ahead, sir.
That was 16
and 6, sir.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 6. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil.
Can we stop right there? Let's stop right there. By mercy and truth. Where you gonna get mercy and truth from? The Christian church. That's why you still a dope fiend. That's why we still got so many promiscuous women in our community. That's why we got all these children touched. That's why we leading in all the statistics that's just so throwed off. Like you got, man, I've seen this video the other day. It was this devil. I was like, man, I wrote in the post. Now there was some statistics to hear. He was talking about how they the most on welfare and You know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to say it like it's bad, but everything he was saying was things that help people in their situation. Man, we're most on housing, welfare. That's a help to you. You get what I'm saying? But I was like, yeah, it's good to hear those statistics, but this just proves more that the Israelite man is under a curse. You get what I'm saying? And need to come back to the Lord, because we leading in things like incarceration, HIV, abortion, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Violent deaths, gang-related deaths, and things like that. That's what we leading in. That's craziness, man. We better than that. This devil talking about, but he wasn't talking about who leading in mass shootings and things like that. He was talking about like some little petty things. But what I'm saying is, you gotta come to the true prophets of the Lord to get mercy and truth. You know what I'm saying? And to purge yourself. You get what I'm saying? You go over here to these people, they gone. For one, if you can't put no money in they bucket, they not finna give you no mercy, and they not finna care for you. You can put money in the bucket and you ain't finna hear no truth. What you talking about, what you call it? The politician, he's stealing all your money, the taxes and all that. Then he's sending the people who he paying the taxes to come to your house and shoot and unalive you the way he did that sister in Chicago. You get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no mercy and truth outside of this word. You get what I'm saying? Outside of the Lord's commandments, it ain't nothing but curses and problems. You get what I'm saying? Sir, if you could continue.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
And when he talking about a man's enemies, see, I don't look at it like, oh, I'm gonna be friends with the Edomite and the Moab and the Canaanite. I look at it like, shoot, I'm gonna know how to deal with my brother. You know what I'm saying? I might come out and start talking to a brother. He might be thinking about going and unaliving another brother. But guess what? I might come out and talk to that brother, and then he might, you know what, man, I'm gonna squash that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He make it, well, shoot, I could probably, be doing something to be such a peacemaker that people on my street that probably wouldn't even talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Come talk to me. I just look at it like that. I don't look at it like, nah, I know that, like the nations round about, like, yeah, he can make them fear me and things like that. But I'm talking about like my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? He bring peace into your home, like your neighbors, the enemies on your block. You get what I'm saying? Also, by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. See, you gotta depart from those things. You can't come up in here thinking like that come as you are mess. Yeah, come as you are, but clean yourself, bro. Like purge, it say purges himself. It say, it say, by mercy and truth, iniquity is purged. You get what I'm saying? It means that when you getting this truth, when you getting that mercy, take advantage of it. You get what I'm saying? People out here, they got all the resources to come out of that hell that they in. They won't even take the life jacket. It's sharks out there. You want to swim with them. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole boat over here. Man, I'm just saying, I ain't finna be getting egg out of here. That's what they doing out here, man. They just wolves and sheep clothing out there. They not finna give you no truth. They not finna help you. They gonna help themselves to you, man. Come up in here, get this truth, get this mercy, purge yourself, get this understanding. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna go to Isaiah 33:5. The thing that we gotta do, we gotta understand, you know, see, people, they do things like, they wanna be trained like a dog. You get what I'm saying? A dog, like you, every time he do a little trick, you give him oh, good boy, and you give him a treat and you pat him on the head. That ain't life, man. Like, man, God he wants you, he gonna put you in the fire, he gonna pull you out, he gonna look at you. Nah, that's still too dull. He gonna stick you back in the fire. He ain't finna pet you every time you do a trick. You know, that ain't how life works, man. You can't even go to a job and work a whole, you can't work hours and hours at a job and just get a treat at a job, working hard as hell, breaking your back. You know what I'm saying? But you think that, oh, I didn't smoke for one day. Oh, I haven't been a prostitute for the last year. I should be, you know, like, you need to really purge yourself. Take it, you know, you gotta be patient. You gotta be long suffering, ready to go through something for this truth. You get what I'm saying? That what you gon' somebody come in here, they be having a real bad addiction. They stop doing it. When you stop doing it, that addiction get worse. It start clawing at you, trying to make you do it again. You get what I'm saying? And if you is not ready to go through it, get put through that fire, you gonna go back out there to it. You get what I'm saying? All right, sir.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 5. The Lord is exalted, for he dwelleth on high.
Can I stop right there real quick? For what? The Lord exalted. He dwell up high. You get what I'm saying? You want to get to where he at. Man, look. Off top, I know to be a devil is a very low place. A devil ain't, you can be an idiot. Porn stars driving BMWs. Dope dealers have mansions. You get what I'm saying? Unalivers have businesses. Child predators is in big houses. You get what I'm saying? They don't make them exalted. They don't make them sovereign. They don't make them on high. They is low. They is debased. They is animals. Beasts of the earth. You get what I'm saying? Man, they sliding around on their stomach. You get what I'm saying? They living off they belly. They do anything to feed their belly. They is like the devil, Esau. You get what I'm saying? They throw away their hair, and if you were Israelite, I ain't talking about the rest of those nations. They ain't no, only hope for them is to get up under us. You get what I'm saying? Other than that, it ain't no hope for them. You get what I'm saying? If they ain't ready to get down when Christ come back, guess what they gonna do? Lay down. You get what I'm saying? Continue, sir.
He hath filled Zion with the judgment of righteousness.
There you have it. Judgment. The knowledge of righteousness. You get what I'm saying? When you, that's us. That's our kingdom. You get what I'm saying? That's a mountain. Mountain Zion, right? That's a mountain. Our mountain. You get what I'm saying? On high. With the knowledge of righteousness. Continue, sir.
Verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
There you have it right there. See, See, when you get this knowledge and this understanding, man, learning these statutes and holding dear to them become like a treasure. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, you get up in the morning and be like thinking about where you was just a while ago. If you sincere, you know, and I'm gonna say it like this, if you sincere for a little while, you might think about going back for a little while. Sooner or later, you know, it's a time where you go through your change and it still hurts. It's still just fear. Like say you addicted to sin, some kind of sin. When you come into knowledge that God is real and he will unalive you, you will start trying to fight that sin for your life. And it'll be, like it say, sweet in your mouth and bitter in your belly, as it'll it'll be good to talk about people with, you know, oh yeah, it's good to hear do things like that. But when you go out there and really try to do the stuff that you hearing, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be groveling. You get what I'm saying? At first. You get what I'm saying? But over time, when you stay consistent, just like lifting weights, jogging, anything like that, mathematics, anything. You get what I'm saying? It's just like that. You're gonna become better at it. The more time you spend doing it, you're gonna master it. You get what I'm saying? All right, sir. Salakia. Can we go to Ecclesiasticus 19 and 18?
The book of Ecclesiasticus. You said 19 and 18?
Con, I don't want to con.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 19, verse 18. The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him, and wisdom obtaineth his love.
Wisdom obtaineth his love. Now, that's the first step. You get what I'm saying? Like, we've been talking about wisdom. You get what I'm saying? But that's just the start. The fear of the Lord. Like when you fear the Lord and you start walking with him, he gonna start. I'm gonna say it like this. Like when you come into this truth here, when you come over here to the real truth, you're gonna have brothers around you ready to protect you, ready to give you sound doctrine, sound counsel. They're gonna be ready to have your back for any reason. And when you you coming in and just being around, just, you know what I'm saying? That is like the first step. Hold on, let's go to 19. I'm sorry, go to 19.
Verse 19. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality.
20.
Verse 20. The fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law, and the knowledge of his omnipotency.
All right. The commandments, see, the tree, like the tree of life, like things like that, it come from getting counsel from wise men, from men of the Lord. You cannot be out there thinking that you can lean on your own understanding, that you can just learn from anybody. Let me say it like this. If I wanted to get open heart surgery, would I just want some cat off the street talking about, yeah, I learned, I know open heart. Hey, where you studying? Oh, I just read the books and now I know how to do open heart surgery. You get what I'm saying? Well, dang, you don't got no plaques, no nothing. You don't got no, what are your certificate of nothing? I'm just a heart surgeon now. Man, you ain't gonna wanna deal with him. That's just the same as a person just claiming to be a priest of the Lord because he learned everything on his own. You gotta get under sound doctrine, real men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Then they gonna teach you the knowledge of the commandments of the Lord. They gonna teach you the doctrine of life. You gotta watch them and learn how to be like that. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you, oh, you was going to say something, sir? Go ahead.
No, I was just happy because in verse 20, it says, "In all wisdom is the performance of the law."
Right.
Everything reverts back to the law.
Right.
What is right? What is good?
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
And if we just can come back to the law, like the scriptures say, what I'm saying? This is our wisdom, in the sight of these other nations.
Right.
Knowing what to do is right.
Right.
Knowing what right things to eat.
That's
knowing what right things to to do. Knowing what right things to say. Knowing what right things to teach our children.
Right.
And that's how like the scriptures say, that is. Wisdom is the performance of the law, and that's how we become wise, and that's how we become, judges, and and get that wisdom of the Most High. SHALAM.
That's right. That's right. And so that's right. The thing is, it's the performance of the law. You can't be doing lip service. You know what I'm saying? You can't be somebody who just know the law. You gotta perform it. And man, I'm gonna tell you something. This and that, and I did. Man, if you not being held accountable for your actions, man, ain't nobody can believe you, man. Commander General YAHANNA hold us accountable for the things that General Muhammad, all the other generals, they hold. Then it goes down to the captains. Then it goes down to the officers. Then to the young men. We all got somebody over us to say, hey, that shit. That ain't right what you on right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me show. Maybe you might have to get taken to counsel. You might have to go through something like that. But after that, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be there to have your back. Hopefully, you don't get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you ain't did nothing to transgress like that. But you gotta get under people who is about that. You get what I'm saying? You can't be out here talking about I read this word on my own, this and that, and then start smoking a blunt. That's not performance of the law. You get what I'm saying?
If I may, go ahead. And that's just how we know the Lord is not in the Christian church.
Right.
I'm saying? Because the Christian church teaches you to deal away with the law.
Right.
And everything that we read here today, from Proverbs to Ecclesiasticus, to Isaiah, everything is talking about the law.
That's right.
And the law brings righteousness. The law brings wisdom. The law brings understanding.
That's right.
And so that's how we know the Lord is not in this Christian church.
Right.
And that's why, so many of our brothers and sisters, are lost because, they're being taught, in this Christian church. And now, they're so embedded in the Christian church because the Christian church allows them to do what they want to do without having to be accountable.
Right.
The Christian
That's
church
right.
is going to allow them to be, homosexuals.
Right.
The Christian church is going to allow them to smoke weed and still come, to church.
Right.
And not have to quit smoking weed.
That's right.
That Christian church is going to allow you to be able to commit it. That Christian church is going to allow you to commit every sin up under the sun and still call yourself a Christian.
Long as you can put $1 in their box.
As long as you can put $1 in that collection plate.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yes, sir.
And that's what I just wanted to bring out. And it's just so heavy because, our brothers and sisters, that's why our job is so important.
Right.
Because before we was in that Christian church.
Right.
We understand the evils in the Christian church.
That's
so when we
right.
speak from that point of view, we're not just brothers speaking from a point of view who don't know nothing or don't understand.
Right,
We
right.
come up out of the Christian church. And that's why we're able to see, this truth versus the Christian church is night and day.
Right. That's right. Oh, I almost messed up. Let's read 21 and 22. I almost forgot them.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 19, verse 21. If a servant say to his master, I will not do as it pleaseth thee, though afterward he do it, he angereth him that nourisheth him.
Okay, you telling me, man, I ain't gonna do this no more. I ain't finna go and smoke this weed. I'm not finna go and mess with the female. Then you go and do it? Bro, no, bro, we ain't having it. I'm finna hold you accountable to your thing that you doing, man. I'm gonna make sure that I correct you, man. I'm gonna check you. That's the real love for the Lord. That's the real knowledge. You ain't gonna come into knowledge if you come to me to learn and then I just let you do whatever you wanna do. I don't never check you. I don't but then, you know what I'm saying? You ain't, let me tell you, man, when you come up in here, you gotta be sincere. You can't be talking about, oh man, I wanna change my life. And every time you walk out of here, you go back to the same life that you trying to change, but you keep going around the same people. You keep going to the same situation. You want to have the same kind of stuff in your house that's gonna keep you stuck. You gotta get rid of all that. And the next one, sir.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 19, verse 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
That's what I was trying to get to right there. Now, you see how all this time it's been talking about the counsel of the wise and things of that nature. Now it's telling you who not to be messing with. Man, if you trying to change and you is a drug dealer, you need to stop hanging with drug dealers. If you is a promiscuous woman, surely don't have no miserable women or no promiscuous women around you. You get what I'm saying? Not when you trying to change. Maybe when you get your strength up and you can go back to them and try to bring one of them out of there. But when you drowning, how is you gonna save somebody else? How you gonna throw somebody else the life jacket and you can't swim?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You gotta come up in here. You gotta be diligent about the ways of this word, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. You got these brothers out here teaching these brothers to be shooters and killers and things like that. These older sisters ain't doing nothing but teaching sisters how to hurt the man because of the past that they done had. Oh, this man did this, he deserved. You know what? I'm not doing from now on. Then when the sister come up under her who have a chance at a good life, she really could know better. But some of them really don't because they was taught by the last sister. And this thing, that's what it called a generational curse. Bad, sinful knowledge. That is not wisdom. It's teaching you how to fail. It's teaching you how to destroy yourself and your community and your children that come after you. You people talk about they people. Think about the people around you as your children. If somebody gonna come and ask you for a piece of bread, is you gonna give them a stone? You get what I'm saying? That's like somebody hungry and you giving them something they can't, that's not gonna nourish them. You giving them something that's gonna poison them. Continue.
And just to touch on what you said, that even goes, as far as, our brothers and sisters that are looking for truth. And we got these, other fake Israelite groups,
right,
that are teaching them, these things that are off.
Right.
Right. And I think that's a little bit heavier, because you actually have, brothers and sisters that's actually, trying to come to the Most High.
Right.
And like I said, you got these break-off groups and these fake Israelites, and they teaching all these different kind of doctrines, and now you become a stumbling block,
right,
for that brother and sister, that's actually looking, for the truth.
That's right.
So these fake Israelite groups, are just, as bad and as wicked, as that brother out there trying to teach that young man, to shoot. There is no difference. You understand?
Right. I'm just go ahead and say, fake Israelite groups is Christians. They ain't no Israelite. They Israelites by blood, but they ain't nothing but a Muslim with a dawudah on his shirt, with some fringes on his shirt. How you gon', man, you might as well be talking about you can sell, you ain't no different from the Muslim telling the people, if you tell a brother that he can smoke weed and serve God, then you ain't no different than a Muslim telling a brother that he can sell dope to any brother that ain't a Muslim.
That's right.
Or he wearing a kufi. You the same.
Right.
You a stumbling block. So okay, we go to Ecclesiasticus 2. You get what I'm saying? All these fake groups, man, man, they just proud.
Right.
They don't want, they not sincere. They're not sincere. I'm gonna tell you something. A sincere person will humble themselves. You get what I'm saying? Sincere people don't try to come in, know that somebody else should be higher than them, or try to compete with somebody with more. No, you're gonna exalt the person with more knowledge because you want him to save more people. What is you gonna try to get up there for? You don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be talking about vibranium is real. Anyway, listen. I just mean that's real though, sir. That's what you gonna do. You gonna get up there, you gonna start talking about you can only have one wife. Then you got most sisters leaving their man because of little meager little situations that they could get through. Go ahead.
They promote them, they fake Israelite groups tell them to leave their husband.
I get the things. It's another one over here. They need to hear that.
Yeah, them fake Israelite groups, they promote and push women to leave their husband.
That's pathetic. They don't just promote and push it on the women either. They telling me, when you tell a man he can't have more than one wife, you telling him if he meet a woman, another Jew, he have to throw away the other one to get this one. That's foolishness. What dude gonna have on a fresh piece of chain full of rubies and throw it away? And a woman more precious than some rubies? You get what I'm saying? Come on, man. Nah, a good one. A good one is. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
And that's where the scriptures go to talk about, having fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're in that Christian church teaching, if you're in the fake Israelite group teaching, well, your number one job, is not to bring people to the Lord.
Yeah.
You have an ulterior, motive. You know what I'm saying? Like you are trying to accomplish something for yourself.
That's right.
Whether it's money, whether it's acclamation, or whether, it's to, be famous, or
Right.
It's
That's
something
all.
other than bringing, Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, back to their culture and back to their God.
That's
and
right.
that's where that fear of the Lord, kicks in, because they don't fear the Lord. Because I'm gonna tell you, if pastors have fear of the Lord, you understand, they wouldn't be in the Christian church teaching.
That's for
But we
real.
don't do the things that we do because we fear if we do these things, the Lord is gonna kill us.
Kill us.
You understand? Unalive
Right.
us. You
That's
understand?
right. Yup.
But these Christian pastors don't do that. They'll, have their little service, steal all your money. That's what they're doing. They taking advantage of you. They stealing your money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they go to cook pork chop sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? And having catfish fries in the back. You know what I'm saying?
That's right,
All
that's
that
right.
is an abomination unto the Most High.
That's what
you
I'm
wouldn't
saying.
be doing that if you feared the Most High God.
Right.
And they don't fear the Most High.
That's
and so
right.
that's why, again, we just bring it back. The Lord is not in the Christian church.
That's right. That's right. They is of the devil, they father the devil, and his will shall they do. And that ain't nothing but to feed his belly, and that's what they gonna do. Feed they flesh, bro. Anything that's gonna keep them wearing they nice Armani suit, driving in they fancy car, this and that, they'll do it at the expense of your baby's life. Go ahead.
And real quick, like the scriptures was talking about, like the publicans, they say, when they was talking about Christ, if we leave them alone, then, they're going to come, and take our spot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with the Christian church. they don't want their spot being taken.
That's right.
You understand? They're not willing to give up that lifestyle, that house, that car, those mega churches.
You feel?
They want to be in their place.
That's right.
And they can't have, you know, anybody interrupting that and trying to take them up out of their seats.
Right. That's right. Man, they ain't finna be like you. You get what I'm saying? They feel like they better than you off top. You get what I'm saying? For one, that's another thing. We treat everybody like they capable of this. You get what I'm saying? Man, if you would have seen me some years ago, you would have think I was capable of this. You would have been like, probably like, it's in there. But you would have been like, nah, he ain't. But they, man, you got Pastor Pork Chop up there. He the pastor for 50 years, 25 years, been lying since lying been lying. That's all he do. You get what I'm saying? And you got him flying across the world to go
to Diddy parties.
Man, let's go to Ecclesiastes.
Pastor at a Diddy party.
To where the one I seen was the dude in the dress. That one really bugs me, man. I can't get with that, man. I don't like them. You get what I'm saying? Right. Then you got this dude, he up here in the dress. Let's go down to New Orleans. 50,000 dudes in red dresses. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? The devil up there in the window looking at them like they are abomination. And he the abomination. He looking at them like they. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 2.
Chapter 2, what verse is it?
We're gonna start from one. I'm just gonna read with you. Stop it so far. I'm
Chapter 2, verse 1. It comes to serve, prepare thy soul to temptation.
right.
Verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble.
There you have it.
Verse 3.
All right, right here, sir. When you come to serve the Lord in fear, to gain wisdom and understanding knowledge of the Lord, you gotta be ready and prepare thy soul for temptation. Things is gonna come and try to snatch you back. Set thy heart aright. You gotta be, when it say set your heart aright, it means you gotta be stomped down. I know I always say that, but you gotta stand on business. That's what stomp down means. You gotta stand on your business, man. You gotta be ready to go to the 12th, to the 50th round. I'm talking about back in the 1912 fight. You heard me? This is a fight for your life. You can't come in here the faint of heart. You can't be like that. The faint of heart, that is not a good place to be. Double-hearted, double-minded, that is not. You can't be like, well, I don't know if I want, I'ma just do it one more. No, you can't be like that. You gotta be like, this is what I'm doing and this was it's about. Continue, sir.
Real quick, like, you know what you said was heavy, you know, like, because this is a fight to the death.
To the death.
Either the demons gonna die or you gonna die.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
So what you said, you know what I'm saying? You gotta set that heart right.
That's right.
So you gotta be 10 toes down.
That's right.
Because, you know what I'm saying, there's always gonna be a winner, there's always gonna be a loser. You know what I'm saying? Our job is to endure.
That's right. That's right. You got it, sir. That's right.
Verse 3.
Continue, sir.
Verse 3, cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Right.
5, verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity.
Right there. All right. Cleave unto him, and depart not away. When you come up, man, I ain't gonna say it was a good thing, but in my heart and mind, the reason why I ain't just come in a long time ago, because I was like, man, I ain't finna come in and leave back out. You get what I'm saying? Let me get my mind. I was coming and learning, and I was people just think I was just coming and leaving. Nah, I was coming and I was doing little things. I got rid of this addiction. I got rid of that addiction. I was getting myself ready for this fight. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't out there like, I'm just not ready. I was preparing myself to come and serve, man. You know what I'm saying? My mind was steamroll this. Like, I'm not going back. Once I'm in, I'm not turning back. I'm dying here. You get what I'm saying? It's like, whatever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. I'm going to say it like this, bro. Christ wasn't flying in no damn plane. Christ was walking. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't riding in no Benz. Nah, I don't know. He probably was in some fly apparel because we just fly. You get what I'm saying? But Christ was, you know, he was in it to win it, unto death. You get what I'm saying? Christ stared death in the face and went all the way through with it. And you think that he just wanted to go to that cross? He did not want to go. He did it for you. You get what I'm saying? And that's what we're finna get into. You know, see, what we need to understand is, first is fear. Then you start to have a little understanding. Then we get to the love of the matter. You get what I'm saying? And that's the thing I was telling you about, the gold. The gold is tried in the fire. You is going through things to fortify you, to clean out your impurities. You get what I'm saying? When they test gold, they put it in the fire. When it come back out, it's just a little bit more cleaner than it was the last time. And they keep putting it in there till they can see their reflection up in there. That's what Christ doing with you. That's what the Most High doing with you. He want to see himself in you. You get what I'm saying? All right. All right, we're going to go. Let's continue. We're going to go about 4 more ones in that one.
Verse 6, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him.
Okay, can I say this? Okay. When you believe in something, and you trust in something, it don't mean that every time you go through something, the problem is over like that. If you believe in something and have faith in something, sometimes you gotta endure, stick in there. You gotta go with the punches. You gotta fall. Not so much fall. It just means that you have to, like, think about your boy Joseph. I just like to use Joseph in these situations. He was in the pen for what? 10 years or something like that. He was a slave for like 20 years or something like that. Man, he ain't do nothing to deserve that. Only thing he did was get up one morning happy about a dream that he had that the Lord sent him. That's all he did. And he ended up being through all this stuff, but he trusted in the Lord. He took those whips, those stripes that he had to take, because he was getting striped. Believe it, he was in there with them Egyptians. They was striping him. You know what I'm saying? And he just kept believing. It would have been easy for him to say, you know, he gonna take up the Egyptian culture to become, to appease the Egyptians so they'll be lighter on him. But he stood so down that the top Egyptian, the Pharaoh, respected his God. You know what I'm saying? Made him second in command. That's how you gotta be, so you can be exalted too. Man, that man was going through hell for for 20 years. So don't be shallow, be heavy, man. Don't be light, be heavy, man. Go through your stripes, go through your problems, your adversities, and be tried as gold. You get what I'm saying? Be pure, get purified. You know what I'm saying? Purge. All right, we're gonna go about 4 more down, and then we're gonna go and get up off it. Go ahead, sir.
Now, real quick, you know, that's the thing, you know, when we go through problems and we go through things, you know, it's real easy, and, you know, we want to take off, you know, at the first sign of trouble.
Right.
Oh, the Lord, why is the Lord, oh, there ain't no God, and this and this and this. Listen, the Lord is no fool.
Right.
You understand? The Lord, you know, the Lord know you got some people that are be 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they going through their problems, as soon as you know what I'm saying, they feel like they up again, and they go right back to what they was doing.
That's right.
They get in the lower state again, now they right back, oh, Lord this, and Lord that, I love you, and this and that.
Yeah.
As soon as the Lord, you know what I'm saying, help you up out of it again, now you right back doing what you know what I'm saying, that you was doing before.
That's right.
That's why it's heavy when you hear stories like Joseph, when you hear stories like Job, them been trusted into the Most High.
Right.
And it wasn't a day, it wasn't 2 days, it wasn't a few months. Them boys, you know,
Yeah.
endured and went through hell for years.
Oh, yeah.
Trusted in the Lord.
Yeah.
But they were rewarded for trusting
That's
in
right,
the
that's
Lord.
right, that's
And
right,
what we
yeah.
gotta understand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we go through our things, listen, we don't know how long the Lord is going to put us through whatever we're going through.
That's right.
We might think, oh man, I've dealt with this, you know, for so long, you know, like it's time for the Lord to bless me and for me to come up out of this situation.
Right.
You ain't the Most High God.
That's right,
You
that's
don't know
right.
how long the Lord is going to try you.
Right.
But the Lord is going to see what type of person you is, because if you don't want that sitting up there talking about, oh, well, you know, it's time for the Lord to, you know, I've been going through this for so long. The Lord need to, you know what I'm saying, go and get me up out of this.
Yeah.
Well, then you probably going to be trying some more.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
right.
Because the Lord going to put you through some more. He going to see if you're going to turn your back on him.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
So that's
right.
why, you know, it's real important for us to endure. It's real important for us to go through them things and trust in the Most High God. And that's why I say, you know, even when you're brought down to a lower state, you know, take that on cheerfully. You know what I'm saying? Be patient.
That's
You
right,
understand?
that's right.
And it might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord gonna test you. He gonna see how down you is for him. So like,
That's right, that's right. You know, and to expound though what my idol talking about right here is, you, for one, if you the type of person who going through something, you get tried in the furnace of adversity, you claiming that you sincere about changing for the Lord and doing better for the Lord and this and that, but you talking about you ain't being rewarded. Well, what is you doing behind those? Are you still smoking that dope? Because you supposed to be, your lungs supposed to be getting clear. Is you still binging? Because whatever was hurting you supposed to be feeling better. You get what I'm saying? You still out there with them promiscuous women? Your heart broke? Nah, bro. You supposed to be got you a nice little thing by now. You get what I'm saying? If you really searching out the Lord, He giving you wisdom and understanding, you supposed to know how to deal with a female now. You supposed to have you a ruby by now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't just saying that's just for, you know, everybody reward, but as you going, you start getting things added to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you ain't gonna be just downtrodden in spirit. You get what I'm saying? Your spirit gonna be on another level, like if you sincere about this truth. You know, you don't, if you sincere about serving the Lord and getting wise counsel, you going to get it. You get what I'm saying? If you double down and go through this adversity, you get what I'm saying? We're gonna continue with that, sir.
God. Verse 7. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall.
There you go. Continue, sir.
Verse 8. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
Continue.
Verse 9. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy.
There you have it. I go to 10 real quick.
Verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
There you have it. Get under the men above you. You get what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, when it comes to us, see, a lot of these cats, they be on the fence. You get what I'm saying? They need to come on in. But they like, man, I ain't getting under nobody ain't gonna tell me this, and ain't nobody goes, so you better than Christ. You better than Christ. You better than King David. You get what I'm saying? Because the apostles learned, the disciples learned from Christ. Christ learned from the men above him, the prophets of old, the ones who wrote the scriptures before him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he had the spirit and all that. You get what I'm saying? Like from but that's because when he was young, where was he at? The temple. It was but he was discussing with other brothers who he was around the wise men. That's how you gotta be. You gonna learn from somebody. Either you gonna learn from the wise or the foolish. Right. And to learn from yourself is foolish because you don't know nothing.
That's right.
All right, we're gonna go to Psalms 23 real quick. Man. Okay, yeah, I still got a lot of time. Dang. I ain't expect to be going like this. I should have been through. Okay, continue, sir. Go to Psalms 23.
The book of Psalms 23, verse 1.
Yes, sir.
A psalm of David.
Yep.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
That's right.
Verse 2. He maketh me lie down in green pastures.
Right.
He leadeth me beside the still waters.
Right.
Verse 3. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake.
That's right.
Verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies.
The presence of mine.
Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. 6. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
That's right. 9. You know what I'm saying? I shall not want. What? For one, ain't that a commandment? Thou shalt not want, right? That's a commandment, ain't it? In Deuteronomy. That's a commandment. And he restored my soul and leaded me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. That's what you gonna get. Now, like me, let me use myself, all right? Man, I was on my way up out of here, man. I was halfway crazy. You get what I'm saying? The Lord restored my soul. I got a good spirit, man. I'm not know what I was becoming, bitter. Man, I mean, it was crazy. You get what I'm saying? Man, I'm starting to feel like, you know, a feeling that I had when I was, you know, on my way to what I thought was greatness, you know what I'm saying? But in the right direction. You get what I'm saying? He leaded me through in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. I'm claiming the Most High. I'm out here claiming the Most High. You think he gonna lead me to a ditch? If I'm doing everything the right way, and man, let me tell you something. I spitefully do things right. I do things in spite. Like I do the right thing because I can't wait for the Lord to confound the people who don't believe in me. You get what I'm saying? For people who looking for my downfall, I can't wait for the Lord to prepare my table in their eyes, in their sight.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Man, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I'm sitting up here, man. Man, it's so much craziness out here. Everywhere. You get what I'm saying? I just think about Christ, man. I think about Christ. When he was around, murderers, killers, liars, prostitutes, this, that, Romans trying to kill him, everybody trying to kill him. I walk around and shoot. You might run into some people with bad intentions, but I don't think they just trying to kill me like that. You get what I'm saying? Now you got this devil out here, he trying to kill, unalive, excuse me, forgive me for that. Unalive, every Israelite. I don't care what nobody say about them. I don't care, it's just like they say, ain't no good cop. You get what I'm saying? It ain't no good Edomite. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody fighting for us. Because you know why? They ain't finna give their life for you. They got their own children, their own skin, their own people to give their life for. Why don't you give your life for your brethren? You get what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
Two things, just to kind of touch on what you said. Hell no, they ain't gonna help you. Hell no, they ain't gonna look out for you.
No.
Because now if they doing that, you know what I'm saying, for you, they bringing you up and down, you gonna take their spot.
That's right.
And they not finna give up their spot.
That's right.
Not to no niggas.
That's right. That's right.
And so, they'll act like, you know what I'm saying, they like us. You know what I'm saying, they'll act like, they tolerate us. But they understand, the pecking order. You know what I'm saying? They
That's
understand.
right.
And they understand, you know what I'm saying, if these people come up, if these people rise,
right,
well, then they gonna take our spot.
Right.
And then what was heavy, you know what I'm saying, about, verse 3, it says, he restored my soul, he leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake.
That's right.
So when you speak on his name, and you see these people over here, like, you gonna be righteous for the Lord's name's sake.
That's right. That's
because
right.
you're not about to embarrass the Most High.
That's right.
You're not about to, make him a liar.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? You're not
That's
about
right.
to sit up here and be called his people and then you wicked.
Yeah.
He gonna make you righteous and lead you down that path of righteousness for his name's sake.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's right.
So he can be represented, you understand, to the fullest. So he can be represented properly, you understand?
Right.
And that's what our job is, you know what I'm saying, to become righteous. You know what I'm saying? To restore, to change our mind.
That's
You know what I'm saying? To become a new creature.
Right.
So we can represent the Most High God. You
That's
understand?
right. That's right, man. The reason, see, it's good you said it like that for me, I want, because, see, when you come to the Lord, you represent him. He can't give you nothing if you double-minded. If you talking about you following him, and then you going over here and hanging in the same places with those people, you might care about somebody over there, and that's why you don't want to leave. You gonna lose them anyway, and yourself. You get what I'm saying? You need to get yourself together. You need to be sincere to the Most High. Come with everything you got. It's like you gotta give him all your mind, all your understanding, everything. You gotta love him with all your heart. That is love. You gotta love yourself first before you can love your neighbor. You get what I'm saying? You gonna go and tell somebody something, and they gonna be like, man, you smoking the same crack pipe I'm smoking. How you gonna tell me something? You can't be that. You can't be a hypocrite when you representing God. You gotta stand on business, man. When you telling somebody not to do something, or you gotta represent that. You know what I'm saying? All right. We're gonna go to Tobit, chapter 4, verse 18. Tobit, chapter 4,
Verse 18.
verse 18.
The book of Tobit, chapter 4, verse 18. As counsel of all that are wise, and despise not any counsel that is profitable.
See, it's like, as counsel of the wise. Who is the wise? the ones who, let's go to Proverbs 3, 5, and 5. Who is the wise? We just went through that. You get what I'm saying? Ask counsel of all that are wise, and despise not any counsel that is profitable. You get what I'm saying? You need to go to the prophet. You have to ask. If you have to ask of the counsel, that means you gotta be taught. You can't. It didn't say just study the counsel. It didn't just say that. It's like ask. You get what I'm saying? And obtain the wisdom that is profitable. All right, go ahead with that Proverbs.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. You get what I'm saying? Lean not into your own understanding. I know we went through all this real quick with the scriptures but I'm just doubling down with more scriptures that back this up before I move to the next subject. Let's go to Proverbs 4 and 1.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 1. Heed ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. Verse 2. For I give you good doctrine.
Right.
Forsake ye not my law.
All right, stop. He giving you good doctrine. What is doctrine? It's teaching. He's teaching you. You get what I'm saying? Forsake not his law. Continue, sir.
Verse 3. For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. Verse 4. He taught me also, and he said unto me, Let thine heart retain my words. Keep my commandments and live.
Hold on. See that? What it say? With that bread covenant, following the commandments of your father is going to give you life. Continue, sir.
Verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Verse 6. Forsake her not, and ye shall preserve thee. Love her, and ye shall keep thee.
All right. You is out there trying to self-preservate. Well, you need wisdom. You get what I'm saying? Not going to the devil and trying to be friends. That's not going to preserve you. Getting this law, following this law, getting this wisdom is going to preserve you. You think it going and voting for Kamala Harris is going to preserve you? No. Going and voting for the Most High God, going for Christ is going to preserve thee. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that Trump gonna keep you? Yeah, he gonna keep you in a cage if he get the chance with that, what's that thing he trying to come out with? 2025? A law or something. He trying to bring back Jim Crow laws or something like that.
Oh no, I know they was talking about, he was trying to bring back laws to where, the police couldn't be, they would have immunity.
Bang.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on. You get what I'm saying? Reasonable doubt laws and all this. He trying to put you in a cage. Make America great again. What you think he talking about? Continue, sir.
Verse 8, Salaki, verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing.
There you go.
Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
That's Officer Yakubar. Can you look up the word principle real quick? Oh, sir, if you want to, you can. If you get it, whoever get it can get it.
I got you, because I got the mic. Principle. First in order of importance.
There you have it.
Main.
There you have it. There you have it. It's the main thing. The first and most important thing. You get what I'm saying? That's why I say the fear of the Lord. You ain't fit to do right if you ain't fearing the Lord. Wisdom is the fear of the Lord. Does it say that's the beginning of the wisdom? It's the principal thing. You get what I'm saying? The most important thing. That's the only thing that's gonna make you put him first. You get what I'm saying? Continue, sir. And, I'm sorry. And with all thy getting, get understanding. Understanding come through the priest, the prophet, the saint, the people who fear the Lord. Continue, sir. Go ahead.
And real quick, it's real easy, to be told something.
Yeah.
It's real easy to be, given some information.
Right.
And that's why Scripture says it's important that you get understanding of that information.
That's right.
Because if you just have the information, now you take that information, you have no understanding, now you don't want to use that information in a way that it was not intended to be used.
Right.
And a way that can be detrimental to you.
Right.
It was supposed to be something that gave you wisdom, something that was supposed to be, positive to you.
That's right.
So that's why it's very important. That last part is to get the understanding.
Right.
Because if you don't have understanding, well, then you lack wisdom. So.
Right. And then you'll be talking about a bishop, supposed to have one wife and all this. You supposed to what's something that they be saying? They be saying some weird stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Saying that Cornelius was an Italian. You be saying that Ruth, is Chinese.
Yeah. A Moabite. Look at what, you see what I'm saying? And you be teaching this to other people. You don't know nothing, so teach nobody nothing. You get what I'm saying? You need to get under the men of wisdom and good counsel, wise counsel. Continue, sir, continue.
Verse 8, exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor, and thou doest embrace her.
Right.
Verse 9, she shall give thee, she shall give to thine head an ornament of grace. A crown of glory shall she deliver to thee.
Right there. That's the end of that one. We're going to go to Philippians 1:9. It say, exalt her and she shall promote thee. You see what I'm saying? That's why you going through stuff. You have to let that wisdom settle it. Because see, one thing I learned is if you going through a problem and you keep going through it, like if you keep feeling it, it's gonna come back again. It's gonna come back again. It's gonna come back again. God is trying to make you see your folly and correct yourself. And then sometimes you might need it. That's why you need wise counsel. So a man above you could, hey, sis, nah, we ain't doing that. That ain't how you do that. You gotta do this, blase, this and that. And you can correct yourself. Then you gotta be serious about doing that. You get what I'm saying? And guess what? When you get to doing that so long, you're gonna get promoted. You're gonna go up to another. The problem you was having before is gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got bigger and better fish to fry.
Right.
All right? Where we at?
Philippians 1.
Philippians 1. Philippians chapter 1, verse 9.
The book of Philippians chapter 1, verse 9. And this I pray, that your love may abound yet more and more in knowledge and in all judgment. Verse 10. That ye may approve things that are excellent, that ye may be sincere and without offense to the day of Christ.
There we go. Okay. You see what he just said? And this I pray, that your love may abound yet more and more in knowledge and in all judgment. Judgment is knowledge. You get what I'm saying? You want sound judgment. You want good counsel. If you is in the counsel of sinners, you is going to error. If you were in the council of why I keep hitting you with that because I'm trying to drill that in your head. Get under these men in this UPK. Stop, what you call it, lying to yourself. Stop, being delusional with yourself. You got a strong delusion that, oh, I don't have to get, yes you do. And it's not over there with them fairies in purple. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna go, okay, to Ecclesiasticus 44:1. I'm just gonna go run through it because I'm trying to get to love and life real quick.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 44, verse 1. Let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begat us. Verse 2. The Lord hath wrought great glory by them through his great power from the beginning.
There you have it. Continue, sir.
Verse 3. Such as I did bear rule in their kingdoms, men renowned from their power, giving counsel by their understanding, and declaring prophecies. Verse 4. Leaders of the people by their counsels, and by their knowledge of learning, beat for people. Wise and eloquent are their instructions. Verse 5. Such as found out musical tunes and recited verses in writing. Verse 6. Rich men furnished with ability, living peaceably in their habitations. Verse 7. And these were honored in their generations, and were the glory of their times. Verse 8. There be of them that have left a name behind them, and their praises might be reported.
All right, that's who you need to get up under. Men like General YAHANNA, General Muhammad, General Q, Cap, Tazoriak, Cap Mashiach, Cap Yatazar, I'm tripping, man. I got a brain for. I'm sorry, y'all. Captain Yatazar. You get what I'm saying? You need to get under these type of men. You get what I'm saying? Famous men, good. I'm gonna say it like this: long as the brothers don't leave, they already in their kingdom. They doing big things in the kingdom of Israel. The kingdom of Israel being ushered in by these men. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be real with you. I don't have no doubt in these brothers here. I don't have no doubt in them. I'm gonna follow them till the day I die. You get what I'm saying? Man, you know why I know? I know. Because when you sincere about finding the Lord, you just search under every rock, under every nook and cranny here, look behind here, behind there. Man, I told the Lord, I don't care which religion you is, just reveal yourself to you. Boom, they go to UPK. The UPK been out since 1969. When I said that, boom, they was here. I started learning about all this stuff. You get what I'm saying? I was already receptive, but I was in the world. I was learning the world way of thinking about God and things like that. I was trying to be accepted by the world. And it was crazy because I knew that the Bible say don't be about the world. But it was like God so loved the world, being taught that Christian way to think. You get what I'm saying? I'm out here doing all kinds of abominations trying to get along with the world. But I got up under these men, and they taught me the true sayings of the Most High God. And now I done overcame so many demons, and I'm ready for more. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna go to Matthew 7:15. I'm trying to get through, breeze through. I'm sorry, y'all.
The book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
Right. Hold on, let me get there with you. I'm sorry. That's your Christian pastors. You get what I'm saying? That's your promiscuous woman on the block. That's your dope dealer on the block. That's people who giving you carnal knowledge. Carnal knowledge ain't nothing but fleshly knowledge. It means that they gonna give you some. Let me tell you something. On the cool though, when you go to learn something, or it's going to prevent. It's going to profit the teacher. You get what I'm saying? And a person that got some base won't gonna destroy you with that. They're gonna eat you. You get what I'm saying? Because the thing that they want is wrong. It's wrong. So they gotta do evil, destructive things to get that thing, like lie, like get their stuff through the what you call it, when you use somebody for something, through the what you call it, it's basically you use your brother. They could get killed, unalived in the process, or get hurt in the process, but it don't matter to you long as you get fed. You get what I'm saying? Or you could be for Christ's kingdom. Well, being under him is gonna exalt you, make you into a wise man, give you a kingdom to rule in. Like the base people, they want to get very low so that the devil can walk over them. You get what I'm saying? They gonna get down and show their teeth for them, so they can see more, so they could get along with their enemy. I don't want to get along with my enemy. I want to overcome my enemy. You get what I'm saying? Continue, sir.
Verse 16, ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or
Right.
figs of thistles?
Right.
Verse 17, even so every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit.
Right.
Verse 18, a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Verse 19, every tree that bringeth forth not good fruit is hewed down and cast into the fire.
That's right. All right. You know, I'm gonna say it like this. This is a good tree right here. From the bottom to the top, that's a good tree. You get what I'm saying? It's built on strong foundation. You know what I'm saying? And it's bearing good fruit. You get what I'm saying? The Christian church, that is a dead tree. The Muslim mosque, that is a dead tree. The Muslim mosque is producing trap rappers and dope dealers. The Christian church is producing LGBTQ members and promiscuous women and adulterers. I mean, the adultery is on the all new high from what I'm hearing. You get what I'm saying? You either you a woman that is loose, you is a man who gotta get rid of this woman to get this woman, and then when she get read through, you gotta get rid of her and go over here. All this is adultery. You get what I'm saying? They teaching you false doctrine. You get what I'm saying? Things that they done came in because they think with their own understanding. They ain't true to this. You get what I'm saying? Continue, sir.
Real quick, the only thing the Christian church is good for is to make a sinner feel good.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because that sinner, they go up in that church and hear that message, and I would have got my message for the week. But they go out there on Monday, sell drugs, Tuesday, sell drugs, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sell drugs, and come back in church. Oh, I got my message for the week.
That's right.
Only thing the Christian church is going to do, like we talked about earlier, you give money, they're going to make you feel good, and they're going to encourage you to continue to keep sinning.
Right. a type of drug. It ain't nothing but a drug. You get what I'm saying? All right, we gonna go to, hold on, where we was at? Where we was at? Where was we? Yeah. Wherefore by their fruit. Okay, wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them. You know where real men of the Lord is. It's inside this place here in the UPK under Commanding General YAHANNA. The generals, the captains, and the officers, down to the young men. That's where you're going to get the truth at. That's where you're going to get sincerity at. You get what I'm saying? Out there, you're going to get devoured by wolves with sheep clothing, with false prophecies and lies. All right, we're going to move on to John.
Real quick.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
It is, when people look at the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, and they see us and, they say, oh, y'all look like gangbangers, or, you might not like the way we look. You might not like the way, General Muhammad talks. You might not like the way we dress. You might not, like that, we go to clubs and we drink, alcohol. You might not like these things, but my question to you is, where is the sin?
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
That's right.
Because that's the thing that we're concerned about. We're concerned about not committing sin, not transgressing the laws of the Most High God.
That's right.
And where there is no law, there is no sin. So you might not like the way we talk. You might not like, us going out. You might not like us drinking. You might not like us having multiple wives. But we don't give a damn about what you like.
That's right.
Where is the sin?
That's right.
And if you can't, point out the sin, then shut your mouth and then, analyze what you do.
That's right. That's right. You right, sir. You know what I'm saying? You sitting up here talking about, you don't like us because we act like gangbangers. But then you listen to all the trap music on radio and trying to reenact it. How is you going? Man, hold up, man. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, bro. You is addicted to sin. That's what it is. You don't like to hear the truth. You got itchy ears. You want a feel-good sermon. You don't want somebody to really make you look in the mirror. You talking about we look like we drink. They find Christian pastors in the hotel with a little boy in the crack pipe. What is you talking about?
Transmissions, the Decepticons.
You feel me? You talking about we drink. You got an LGBTQ dude up on the thing talking about the first man in the church. Abomination. Go ahead, sir.
And then, the first thing Christians want to say is, well, we can't be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is perfect.
Come on, man.
Well, the Most High God told you to be perfect. Christ told you to be perfect.
That's right.
As his Father in heaven was perfect.
That's right.
And in this truth, we know that being perfect is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God.
That's right.
And we know that it's not grievous
Right.
to be perfect.
Right.
Because the scriptures say, the laws are not grievous. That means they are not hard to keep.
That's right.
It's not hard to stop eating pork.
That's
If
right.
you want to die over eating a pork chop, Lord be so not. So, hey, do what you want to do.
Right.
If you want to die because you can't put a blunt down, then do what you want to do.
Man, your business.
If you want to die because you can't, instead of you going out to get 2, 3, 4 of your own wives, you want to sleep with another man's wife. If you want to die for that, then so be it.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, we're going to serve the Lord. We're going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments because they are not grievous.
That's right. That's right. And live.
And live.
You feel me? All right. Okay. Let's go to 1 John 2 and 3. I got my dang, man. I ain't even get to finish today.
The book of 1 John,
Dang.
chapter 2, verse 3.
Right.
And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
Right. Continue, sir.
Verse 4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
Stop right there. the LGBTQ member off the pulpit. Get the man who with the pork, bacon, and lobster off the pulpit.
That's right.
Get the woman off the pulpit. How is you going to say, because can you read that one more time, sir?
God. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
There you have it. It say don't put no woman up there to teach the Lord word. It say the LGBTQ member is abomination to the Lord. Don't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. They liars. They are ravening wolves. They devouring you. They giving you a song and dance. The devil is taking you with him. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that this person is so righteous because of the suit they got on, the car they drive. It's so nice up in here. That's all that it takes for you. You cool where you at. You don't want the kingdom of heaven. You want a feel good. You want to feel good. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. A man who builds his own house gonna be sold. He gonna have sunburn. He gonna be sold. He gonna be tired. But guess what? When he finished with that house, he gonna be so pleased.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? All right, let's go to. Oh, continue, sir. I'm sorry. Continue.
Verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
But whosoever keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected.
There you have it.
Hereby know we that we are in him. Verse 6. He that saith he abideth in him himself also so to walk, even as he walked.
Right. One more.
Verse 7. Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which ye had from the beginning. The old commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning.
There you have it. What did it just say? It say, what you just said, sir, that's why I started rubbing my hands like that, because you started saying that right at the right time. But whoso keeping his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected.
Right.
We can't be perfected. Sounding like Sherm Head. They out there. No. You know what I'm saying? You can be perfect. You can, if you keep his laws, you are perfect. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna go to, that's love right there. That is love. When you go, I love, you don't love that person if you're not keeping the Lord's commandments. I'm gonna tell you something. A woman in the Christian church, she gonna show you how much she love you when you get into a car accident and can't pay that car note and all that. With the kids and everything. She finna take the kids, everything. That man, he go, soon as you gain a little weight and get a little, you know, anything, you know, your feelings, you know how women, they get that stuff where their feelings get out of control. He ain't gonna have no understanding with you and make you feel secure and this and that. He gonna get rid of you and go get another wife. You know, I mean, this is this stuff that if you keep the commandments, that man ain't finna do that. You get what I'm saying? He ain't finna leave you because he can't leave you because he feared the Lord. The woman, she's not finna go out here and jump on the next thing smoking. You get what I'm saying? Because she a righteous woman. She follow the commandments of the Lord. She gonna stick by you until the day you die. Okay, we move into, okay, did we do John 3? 1 John 3 and 9.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 9. Whosoever is born of God doth not commit sin,
There you have it.
for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin, because he is born of God.
Continue, sir.
Verse 10. And this, the children of God are manifest.
Hold up, stop right there. Sons of God. They is 9 angels who fell out the sky and had sex with some women.
That's right.
They is manifest like this. This is the sons, the children of God. If you, okay, you gotta use your context clues. The children of God is whoever is born of God, do it not committed sin. That is the children of God. He born of God. He ain't fall out the sky. Continue, sir. I'm sorry.
No, I said you had to bring that out because, that's a misconception. They think the sons of God, are angels, like you said, they fell from the sky. But again, that just goes back to having wisdom and knowledge of this Bible.
There you have
You know what I'm
it.
saying? And if you don't have wisdom and you don't have that knowledge, then you don't have understanding of this Bible.
And I learned that from them.
That's right. Every preacher across the nation, across the world is trying to teach this Bible that they have no understanding of.
That's right.
So that's what the Bible talks about. When you're leading your flock astray. You know what I'm saying? When you become a stumbling block, you up here teaching them, something that you have no knowledge of, like you brought out earlier. If you want to become a doctor, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to, if someone has to perform surgery, you want somebody who has studied and know what the hell they doing.
That's right.
You know
That's right.
Not only study, but have understanding of what they study.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta have understanding of those veins, of those arteries,
Right.
what to cut, what not to cut, where to find this, where to find that.
That's right.
And then these Christian pastors, so they have no understanding.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They teaching, all this,
Theology.
they teaching theology, what they believe, what's in their heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. We teaching you what God told us to teach you.
That's right.
Not what we feel. Man, I was watching a thing today. Some woman was telling her man she went and got an abortion because she just felt like she wanted him to hurt. That's what people do when they feel. You get what I'm saying? Crazy things. They'll teach you and tell you anything because they feel a certain way. Continue, sir.
Right, Salaki.
Oh, sorry.
Verse 7.
No. We was on 10, manifest.
You're right. Verse 10. In this the children of God are manifest, and the children of the devil. Whosoever doth not righteous is not of God.
They had, and you is not doing the prisoner always is the devil that the Bible speaks of. But if you doing his will, you is a devil too. If you out there teaching your brother what the oppressor taught you, you infecting your brother with that mess that he done got to you with. He teaching you that you got freedom to do whatever you want to do. No, you don't.
Right.
These statutes and commandments is the gates around the sides of your garden.
That's right.
You're supposed to stay in the garden. Don't go over there and eat off that tree of knowledge of good and evil. Stay over here and eat off this tree of life.
That's right.
Continue, sir.
Right, verse. Sorry. Neither he that loveth not his brother. Verse 11. For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another.
Right there. Now, whoever so do it not. Righteousness is not of God. Neither he that loveth not his brother. That's the thing that we need to start learning how to do. You remember when I was talking about the enemy thing?
Right.
I don't look at that as these Moabites, these Amalekites, and all them. I look at that as these Israelites. I want to learn, I want to get along with all my brothers and sisters. I can care less if God gonna run them off. He gonna destroy them. I'm worried about not making enemies with my brothers and sisters. You get what I'm saying? Building up a place for them where they don't have to be enemies. We only enemies because of this oppressor and all his devices. You get what I'm saying? We gotta go. Okay, where we at? For this is the message that you heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. This is the love of God. You get what I'm saying? Okay, we're gonna go to 1 John 5 and 3.
The book of 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
There you have it. They not hard to do. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. It's harder to be a doctor in a damn, I'm gonna say it's harder to be a Satanist or something than it is to follow God. Unless you just a disgusting, filthy bastard. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you that, that stuff, and then over the years of you going through those things, you get what I'm saying? That must have got you to that. But it's easier to follow these laws than it is to be, you know, I'm gonna say, I'm just trying to think of something, a philosopher or you know, somebody that you go to college for. You get what I'm saying?
It's harder to be a school teacher. It's harder to, something you don't have to go to school for, you know?
Yeah.
Things you don't have to go to school for is harder than it is to serve the Most High God.
That's right. And then let me tell you a thing about those things. When you get up into this truth, into this UPK, into this school, and you learning forever. And it's easy. Because you got somebody above you who's righteous. He makes it easy for you. He make the way for you. Straight. You get what I'm saying? You out there trying to follow some doctor, then he take you to some party and you ain't never seen him snorting no powder. And he have a little bit, you like, what's going on in here? Then people start taking off their clothes. Did you heard me? You thinking that you're around some upright people, somebody bring in some documents that can put you in I knew somebody, man, that was going through such stress, it unalived them. Just trying to live their life. The stress of all the things that was going on just took them out one day. They just didn't wake up no more. You get what I'm saying? But in this, you ain't gotta feel like that. You ain't gotta be looking. They gonna run from you. Your problem's gonna run from you in all kinds of directions. Let me see. Continue, sir. I'm trying to hurry up and finish. Man, please just bear with me for about, I got about 5 more scriptures. Okay.
Verse 4.
All right.
For whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith.
Continue.
Verse 5. Who is he that overcometh the world, but he that believeth that Jesus is the Son of God?
There you have it. If you believe in him, you gonna walk in his way. Okay, he done made the path for you to walk. You know, he was saying, make the way straight. You get what I'm saying? He done made the way straight for you. Only thing you have to do is walk down the path. That's it. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to make the way straight for him. He made it for you to walk straight down. He already done made the path. It's perfect. The path for Christ is perfect. If you believe that it's perfect, then just walk down it. That's it. It's simple. All right. We're going to skip this next one that I got on love. This is the love of God. You get what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see. I don't know. I probably have to say this one. Let me see. 4. I'm sorry, y'all. You know what? I'ma just clip it right there, y'all. We already at 9 o'clock. I ain't trying to go over. We're gonna get, I guess I'm gonna have to write some more of this just so we can continue. I'm gonna get to life. You know, that was love. That's knowledge and understanding. Wisdom. You get what I'm saying? We ain't get to life, but I got something for you in that life right there. But man, you need to get up into this school. We need to learn how to depend on each other. Stop trying to, man, y'all finna go out here and make a spectacle of y'allself, voting for these oppressors. You know what I'm saying? Or which one is going, I don't know, what you trying to get, a lighter, huh? The one who gonna do nothing for Israelites, the most incognito? Like they trying to vote for the one who gonna make them feel like they getting something done for them the best? Whatever. Hey, with that, we the Israelite School of UPK. We gonna go to the security announcements. Misplaced.
We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has a particular interest in a brother or sister, he or she must get permission to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. The book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Mayasharah, which means 10th in the Hebrew, 10% of any pity, of any increase the Lord gives to the teacher or treasury department. Priest fund, free will offering for priests. Non-mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like or whatever size box. Upcoming holy convocations. Memorial blowing of trumpets. First day of the 7th month, Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 24 through 25. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and or scarf. These security announcements.
With that, we're gonna say Amajah, which means to stand. Men of Israel, Amajah Shabbat, Amajah, Barak, YAHANNA, YAHANNA, Barak, Yajamata, Sor, face the sisters of Raja, men of Israel, Amajah Shabbat, Amajah, Barak, Yajamata, dismiss.
Excellent class, brother. Excellent class.
Wow, bro.
Yes, sir.